internet giant Google, is hushing up the new dispute over President Obama's strange Social Security number by diverting searches for news reports on the issue to unrelated stories about Elana Kagan, oil, Tampa, and the Federal Reserve. The actual story posted on WND.com explained how two private investigators, working independently, are asking why Obama is using a Social Security number set aside for applicants in Connecticut, while there is no record he ever had a mailing address in that state. In addition, the records indicate the number was issued between 1977 and 1979, yet Obama's earliest employment reportedly was in 1975, at a Baskin-Robbins ice cream shop in Oahu, Hawaii. Under a Google News search for President Obama, Social Security number, the top 4 results were: quote, Jerome Corsi. Two private investigators, working independently, are asking why President Obama is using a Social Security number set aside for applicants, unquote. Now, you can barely find anything on the subject. I've been searching regularly, and you see a couple, but before long, they are gone. Scrubbed. Now, go to Bing.com, and put in Obama Social Security number. And you get loads of information on the topic. You even get loads of info on the Google cover-up. The investigators believe Obama needs to explain why he is using a Social Security number reserved for Connecticut applicants that was issued at a date later than he is known to have held employment. Google spokesman Jake Hubert told WND that it appeared to be a bug in the snippets. "I've never in my life seen censorship like this. And I can't believe that it isn't starting to bother the people on the left. When will they wake up? Perhaps when Obama follows through with his turning the internet into a public utility and doesn't allow them to speak anymore, then they'll get the picture."
Meanwhile, you're coming of age in a 24/7 media environment that bombards us with all kinds of content and exposes us to all kinds of arguments, some of which don't always rank that high on the truth meter. And with iPods and iPads and Xboxes and PlayStations, none of which I know how to work, information becomes a distraction, a diversion, a form of entertainment, rather than a tool of empowerment, rather than the means of emancipation. So all of this is not only putting pressure on you, it's putting new pressure on our country and on our democracy.
Back in April of 2010, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia ruled against the FCC on net neutrality. FCC Chairman Julius Genachowski acknowledged the handwriting on the wall, but instead of crying uncle, he then announced that the agency was going to double down by attempting to reclassify Internet service providers as common carriers and regulate Internet access under Title II of the Communications Act. I guess this is it. They are going after the Internet because Obama says that information is a distraction to the country. Well, of course it is, when it's on the verge of proving that he is ineligible to be president. Who wouldn't want to stop that? Are the left going to back Obama on this one? If they do, they have no self-worth left whatsoever.